There's another Apple clone on the loose. Google launches a Wikipedia competitor, and gaming has some serious girl power. It's Thursday, July 24th. I'm Natalie Del Conte, and it's time to get loaded. A company called OpenTech is not learning a lesson from the plight of SciStar. The company announced that it will sell a PC that runs Mac OS X software, which is pretty much what Apple is suing SciStar for doing. OpenTech will sell two models, the OpenTech Home and OpenTech XT. They'll cost between $620 and $1,200, which is a lot cheaper than most Macs out there. The difference between OpenTech's machine and the one by SciStar is that the OpenTech computer won't come preloaded with OS X. It will come with Ubuntu, but be compatible with OS X. Still a gutsy move though. Google launched its Wikipedia competitor called Knoll this week. It's a user-generated information site like Wikipedia, but not quite as open. Google uses what they're calling moderated collaboration, which means any reader can make suggested edits to a Knoll. The article's author can then choose to accept, reject, or modify before contributions become publicly visible. There are not a lot of articles on the site right now. Also, I'm not really sure I have the need for this since Wikipedia usually suits my needs just fine. And if I want more reliable information, I'll go to the Encyclopedia Britannica's wiki. What do you think? Will you use this? Write in at loaded@cnet.com. If you have an Xbox, you can get a sneak peek at some of the comedy and horror films from this year's Comic-Con. Microsoft helped to produce some of these films, and they'll be made available for free in the fall. Comic-Con is this weekend, and you can follow along with some behind-the-scenes action from the conference on your Xbox. From now until Sunday, the Xbox 360 team will cover the show floor and have daily coverage on Inside Xbox and Xbox.com, as well as MSN and Zune Marketplace. For more information, visit xbox.com/ComicCon08. You can now use your Wii as a photo viewer. Nintendo has partnered up with Fujifilm to let users upload and print photos over the internet using your Wii. You can also compile photo albums and order business cards with your Me avatar on them. In other Wii news, Wii consoles in Japan will now have the ability to download and view comic books. 5 Japanese comic book companies launched on the Wii this week. Don't expect to see Vista on your work computer anytime soon. That's because 60% of IT administrators do not plan to deploy Vista to their companies, even though Microsoft has released Service Pack 1, which fixes most of the major issues with the operating system. A new survey of 1,100 IT managers found that 42% of administrators would consider alternative operating systems like Linux and Apple just to avoid Vista. Ouch. What's more, 51% of them said that Windows 7 won't change their plan of attack either. Sounds like Microsoft needs to step up that Vista image makeover campaign that we talked about a few weeks ago. A new survey shows that 40% of gamers are girls. And we're not just talking about casual games like Solitaire and Bejeweled. A study by the Entertainment Software Association shows that 2/5 of gamers in the US are women. The study also found that 65% of households have someone who plays computer and video games regularly. It also says that the average gamer is around 35 years old, which is 2 years older than he or she was in 2006. Now my question is this. If 40% of gamers are women, shouldn't 40% of game protagonists be female? The Wireless HD Consortium has a new company helping out to push the WHDI standard along. Israeli chip startup Anamon is helping companies like Sony, Samsung, and Motorola roll this technology out into the market. I want to spend a few minutes talking about what WHDI is because we're going to see a lot of wireless high-definition services hit the market this year. WHDI is a short-range wireless technology that streams your TV from your cable box wirelessly. The signal is uncompressed as opposed to wireless HDMI, which compresses the signal into what's called JPEG 2000. Both models use your home Wi-Fi network. I've only ever seen demos of wireless HDMI. I've actually never seen WHDI in use, so I'm not sure which works better, but I'm excited to see these technologies hit the market because it will mean fewer wires in your home, as well as better interoperability between your TV, cable box, and possibly computers as well. Greek Orthodox Christians who can't make the annual pilgrimage to the Aegean Isle of Tinos can still have their prayers read to the Virgin Mary if they email them in. Greek Orthodox tradition has church members make this pilgrimage sometimes on hands and knees in order to pray to the Virgin Mary annually. But obviously not everyone can do that, so the church has now decreed that members can email their prayers and have a blessing sent back to them for free of charge. For more information about having your prayers heard, go to the URL on the screen. Those are all your headlines for today, and that wraps up your week of getting loaded. But if you've missed any episodes, be sure to catch up at loaded.cnettv.com. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on Monday. I'm Natalie Del Conte with CNET TV, and you've just been loaded.